Hoppa. Got myself a big carp. A massive one too. Oof. And just after this storm's gone past, the fish have gone up in the bite, so yeah. And that's the Nepean beast that's just come and said hi. And there goes my other rod. A very interesting species. It's called an eel-tailed catfish, or scientific name Tandinus tandinus. And I caught him on a worm. And these are pretty hard pulling fish, just like that carp over there that I just caught not long ago. So I'm doing my best to hold them with one rod. Now if it's any fish that tastes good on the plate, it's got to be this fish. There goes the carp. So I've got double trouble here. It's alright. I'll handle it as best as I can. I'll just remove this rod out of the rod holder and get them to play around. So these fish are really good. The eel-tailed catfish, regarded one of the best eating freshwater fish you'll ever have. Now when you deal with these fish, make sure that you hold them roughly like I am right now, because they've got spikes on either end. If that nabs ya, it's like dealing with a flathead. They've got this poisony stuff on their fins and it does whack a punch, so be very mindful of that. But this guy, he's coming home. This is a really good eating fish, very good eating fish, and I will show you how to cook these and how to clean them as well. But yeah, a nice, I'd give it 3.5 to 4 kilo carp, caught in the Nepean in the very clean section of water. Believe it or not, these fish do taste good as long as you know how to cook them. This is a monster carp. Monster. And I'm recording at the same time as I'm reeling it out. It's a bit challenging recording and reeling out carp at the same time, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. And they just don't give up. Oh. Oh, misses. And the most important thing on light gear is just to take your time. But I'll get him out and I'll record that and I'll show it to you. There's the mud marlin. Look at him. Actually, he's a bit bigger than the first one. Yeah, look at the colours in that. He's massive. Well, this one would push at 5.5 kilos, if not more. Let's see if we'll get another one. Still got some fight in him. Now I'll give you a little quick tip, especially if you're float fishing for carp. Don't launch it in the middle of the river or on the other side. They're right up in close. As long as you present the bait that they like eating, like corn and bread, as soon as they see it, they'll come after it. Sometimes they'll nibble on it like they did today and they'll take it. Other times they'll just take the bait and run for it. Just be patient. They're in there. Don't cast too far. Make sure that you adjust your depth between your float and your hook, and just wait patiently. When this thing comes along, I can tell you, a carp like I've caught today, they pull just as hard as a big jewie. They really do. And from clean river like this, that's not polluted, they taste great, but you got to know how to make it. When the time comes, I'll show it to you, but for now I'll just show you how I catch carp. And I got myself another lovely catfish. Well, the weather's turned on me and it's literally belting down rain at the moment, and it's stormy, so for my safety I've decided to go home. I've caught plenty of fish. I had a great session here at the Nepean River, and yeah, it's so great to be next to a spot that produces really well. If there's any questions you'd like to ask, please feel free. Don't forget to subscribe, and happy fishing.